Mm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another Janny Momentum Thursday. I'm super excited with y'all. As you can tell by the title of this message, it's called This Year Must Be Different. We are in a whole new another year, and we've been in it for quite some time now. So we cannot allow our old habits from the previous year, from 2021, from 2020, from 2017, from 2005 to hold us hostage to not creating the results that we desire in our lives. So we're going to start from John 15 and 16. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit and that your fruit should abide. So whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Good morning. And that's coming from John 15 and 16. Do you remember that amazing feeling that you felt when you had a new idea and what really burnt in your soul and you had to start somewhere and you just knew that you would create it for these things? Sometimes when we start something while we're on fire and on the whim, it's super easy. We have all of the energy, we have the faith of a mountaintop, and you're just so fueled up. Now, I want you to really be honest. Sometimes when we get heavy into the thing or when life happens, sometimes those big ideas become very minimized, or we start to take two steps in that direction. We publicize it, and something happens, and we get pushed back 10 steps. And you wake up months later and you just haven't taken any steps. So I really want you to focus because this year must be different. When you're still in the mountaintop, go ahead and start creating a routine that's going to help you propel you to that next phase of your life. Okay. Because being that you've already made a declaration, you already said, this year is going to be different. That means one, we have to get vulnerable. Two, on the days that we don't feel like creating, we must create. Three, on the days that we feel like, you know what, we can hold this off until tomorrow. We have to get something done because we can't hold things off until tomorrow, because everybody knows that tomorrow's not promised. But I want you to think about it like this. Holding things off until tomorrow, good morning, is an opportunity for you not to push forward. You have 24 hours in a day. And if you can focus on giving everyone else your time, if you can focus on giving everyone else a piece of you, then every day focus on at least one small task of creating the atmosphere, creating the environment, and creating those steps that you need to push forward. Because as we talked about last year, creating your 3 I know I can goals. My 3 I will do my best to accomplish goals. And then my 3 I will do these to make tomorrow better goals. However, some people, when you get into the routine and you're creating, okay, 9 goals a day, 9 goals a day. But if you really look back and you just create one and you go accomplish that one goal, especially if you're coming from stuck or just in different phases, because life happens to everybody. But if you just accomplish one goal and you look over the next 365 days, that's 365 days. That's 365 goals that you have propelled to making your life better, because you have a purpose. And that's why this year can't be different, because what you have on the inside of you, people are waiting for you to show up that you don't even know. Whether it's the self-love journey, your confidence. There are so many people that are seeking for confidence out there, and you just showing up, whether it's a post or Instagram post. And so many times we feel like, should I do this? Should I post this? Yes, you should. Because guess what? There are people waiting for you to show up. And that it starts with overcoming doubt. And sometimes when you're overcoming doubt, you just have to get up and do it. That means not waiting for someone else's validation, not seeking anyone else's approval, creating on the days when you don't feel like creating, getting vulnerable with yourself. And I'm not talking about just creating content. I'm talking about creating the atmosphere, whether that's cleaning up. Even on days like, if you have a favorite drink that you like to drink in the morning, on the days you feel like laying down in bed, say, you know what, I'm so happy I get to drink this matcha this morning, or whatever it is that you do, switching your mindset, because our minds are powerful and our bodies are powerful. I want to tell you something. On those times where I had to relearn how to walk, I had to tell myself, hey, Janet, you're going to walk today. Even though my doctor may have been like, take it easy, you may not be able to walk for another 2 to 3 months. I want to tell y'all, when I tore my meniscus, my mother can vouch for this. Within 3 days, I was walking again because that was the easiest surgery for me. That was the easiest surgery for me. My hardest surgery is when I had got the wedges in the rod put in my right leg. That time, I think I was in a wheelchair for months, but I was 21 when I tore my meniscus. And so all of the events that had led up to everything that had happened in my life. So when I had just tore my meniscus, that was a piece of cake. I was off my crutches within 3 days. When the doctor was saying, Janet, take it easy, you won't be off for 2 weeks. So understand that when you have the power to create your own environment, you have the power to create your own destiny, but it starts with what you tell yourself. If you tell yourself, oh, I'm so happy I get to do this today, it's going to change your heart of appreciation. It's going to change your mindset. So therefore, when you're pushing forward and you're going after these goals, you already have so much doubt around you. You have life happening around you. You have family happening around you. But it starts with what you think in here. So while you're saying yourself that this year must be different, appreciate where you are. Tell yourself something positive every single day. Because I'm going to be honest with you, on this journey, some days you're just not going to feel like it. But this year must be different. So on those days, create your atmosphere, create those deeper conversations with God, create and cleanse, create relationships, create better habits, and create boundaries that are conducive to where you're trying to go. And this year, don't be afraid to delegate. Do not be afraid to delegate. Sometimes we feel like we have to do everything on ourselves, by ourselves. This is the year of delegation because God has placed so many people around you to help you. And sometimes you just may be looking at the wrong people. And you may not say, like, oh, you may say, oh, this person really can't help me with this because of this or this or that. No, create a better atmosphere. You have the ability to change, you have the power, and you have the authority. So I want you to secure your bag this year. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about peace. I'm talking about becoming debt free. I'm talking about reaching those weight loss goals or whatever the definition of success is to you. Is being unshakable regardless of what situation arises. And I'm going to tell you something, when you start creating these daily habits, when life happens, you'll be able to look back and you'll say, you know what, I've already gotten so much accomplished that I'm not going to shake because of this whatever is happening. Or you'll have so many systems already set in place that when opportunities arise, one, you'll be able to delegate, or everything is already in place to the point where you feel more confident showing up. So let's get vulnerable. Let's erase those masks and get to the purpose that you were created for. Let's stay dedicated because we're starting a new movement. Every day we have the opportunity to start a new movement. Regardless of what happened yesterday, don't let a bad 5 minutes spoil your day or your year. It's time to forgive. It's time to move on. I'm proud of you. This year is not the same. And you have everything that you need in order to move forward. I am so proud of each and every one of y'all. And I hope that y'all have an amazing day. And I love y'all.